All right, in tonight's reality check, we're getting answers in our investigation into why Mobile gas customers are suddenly seeing a dramatic spike in their bills. And when we started asking questions, we found out a Mobile gas employee had already been fired. The company shared those details and its first public statement on the problem in an exclusive interview with Local 15's Derek Rose.
On any given Sunday last winter, this house of God was full of energy, partly from the people, but also thanks to the gas providing a warm place to worship.
Because of all of the weather, we were out here less.
And so the Mount Zion Baptist Church counted it a blessing to see the gas bills for January and February at $19 and $18 respectively. But then came the bill for March, $808, an amount the church figured only God himself could explain.
We feel like at this point this is an erroneous bill, and we're not prepared to pay it.
This church trustee, who asked us to conceal his identity because of his day job, told me Mobile Gas would not give a clear explanation as to why the bill jumped so high so fast.
Somebody made a huge mistake, or this is some sort of a fleecing. I don't know which.
Caroline Howes had the same trouble trying to make sense of the numbers.
I opened this bill up and I almost fainted.
Her gas bill history shows amounts of $24 to $31, then up to $80, down to $26, and then peaking at $331. She tells me she was told to pay in full or go without gas.
I was grateful that I was, and thankful to God that I was able to pay it, because I need my gas. There's nothing I can do. There's nowhere else I could get it.
The fear is not everyone is as fortunate.
Someone who is on a fixed income received a bill similar to the one that we received and had to make a decision on whether or not to pay their mortgage or pay another bill.
We made several calls to Mobile Gas and were told the company was already investigating the problem because it too had received an unusual amount of complaints about excessively high bills. After continuing to press Mobile Gas for answers, the company's spokesperson agreed to sit down with us exclusively this past weekend. It was there we learned the source of the problem.
Our internal investigation showed that one of our meter readers was curbing.
Curbing. It's a term the industry uses when an employee does not physically check a meter, then enters the wrong information into the system.
They were doing this on purpose. These particular bills were tracked to one particular meter reader, so we started pulling that particular meter reader's records, as we shall say, and sure enough, all of those complaints were leading back to this one particular meter reader.
So how widespread was the problem? This one meter reader was assigned to 9,800 properties in the area.
It's not to say that all of those customers had a particular low or high bill, but we know that this particular meter reader was supposed to check those particular meters.
When confronted with the evidence, the employee was fired on the spot.
We pride ourselves on being a good corporate citizen, being loyal to our customers, and to discover that a meter reader could have possibly ruined our reputation within a matter of weeks, we're not happy.
So how could this not have been discovered sooner?
With you guys calling us.
Kesshia Davis tells me a recent change in the system's formula, which calculates bills, prevented the system from detecting bills that were unusually high or low.
The customers did use the gas. Unfortunately, they were not billed for the gas. That's why they were getting low bills, $18, $10, $25. So when the meter caught up and it generated on their bill, they got that one lump sum of the amount of gas that they used. Unfortunately, there was not an explanation for why they were getting such a high bill.
And tomorrow, affected customers will get this letter in the mail with an offer from Mobile Gas for payment arrangements and a full detailed review of their gas history, as well as an apology for a rogue employee whose actions tainted nearly 2 centuries of trust.
Mobile Gas is truly sorry for this mistake. That change has been fixed, and we are assured that this will never happen again.
Well, Mobile Gas says to rectify the problem as quickly as possible, it is pulling team members away from other projects to focus on these high gas bills. Only customers directly affected by the problem will get the letter you saw, but we have a copy of that letter for you on our website right now if you'd like to read it. Local15tv.com. Of course, Local 15 News is your advocate to expose corruption, fraud, and waste in local governments. If you know of any wrongdoing, scams, or abuse of your tax money, call our Reality Check hotline, 1-877-315-7268.